Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the KimUnity Soulutions Podcast, the only podcast that turns workplace challenges into real world solutions. It is so good to be with you all today. Today, I have a question for you. I want to know, are you ready for next? Are you ready for next? I was contemplating, I was getting ready to make some purchases, and I had to ask myself, am I ready for next? Even mentally, are you ready to go to the next level? Are you ready for that promotion? Are you ready to start that business venture? Are you ready to create that new product? Are you ready to get out there and mingle and network? Are you ready for that promotion? Are you ready for next? That's what I want to know from you all today. So let's get into it. Of course, if you are new here, you are welcome. I am your host, Kim the SME. As always, I am only speaking from my experiences. This subject came about because I was actually about to make a purchase. Well, actually several. Depending on your journey, whether it is you are trying to become more healthy, whether you are trying to build up your bank account, you are trying to get your education, you're trying to get your promotion, you're trying to get the kids out and graduate and help them with their college decisions. We are all on a journey, but are we ready for next? Are you ready for next? Well, depending on what area you ask me, no, I'm not ready for next. I think I am. I move like I am, but I'm not. Prime example. This is regarding health, the health journey. I was about to purchase a $700 juicer because I've been on a juicer kick, right? Well, no, I can't even say that. It hasn't even been a kick. It's been like a punt, right? I'll make enough for maybe 5 days and then I don't do it for a while. And so before I make this purchase, I had to really ask myself, Kim, are you committed? What is wrong with the juicer you already have? Well, number one, it takes forever to juice. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I need next, right? I need an upgrade because it takes so long for me to actually finish juicing. You have to peel the fruit. Then you have to put everything in there. And my juicer is old school. I can't put everything in there and then close the lid and let it juice. I have to kind of like smash it down there, right? I can't fill up the tube, the mouth of the juicer. So I really need extra hands so I can cut and someone else can do it. And so in my mind, I'm thinking you need to upgrade because that's what's going to get you to the next level. But no, it's not the thing. Sometimes we get that confused. It's not the thing. It's the mind. It's the mind. So I had to tell myself, no, I'm not going to buy this juicer. I am mentally not ready for it. Am I physically? Yes. Mentally? No. What is it that you're physically ready for, but not mentally? Which one do you need to come first? Do you have to get your mind ready before you take action? Or do you have to start the movement and let your mind catch up? We're all different. But in that area, I had to be disciplined and say no until you are consistent, until you are planning and actually taking action, then no, you don't need to upgrade. So some of you right now are maybe in positions that you are ready for the senior role. You're ready for the management role. But are you really? Are you now complaining about the hours that you have to work? Are you really ready for next? Are you really ready to sit in those meetings? Are you really ready to have to listen to everyone else complain or be responsible for a team? Are you really ready for that? Sometimes we have to ask ourselves, Is this what I truly want? Am I ready for this next right now? In some areas, yes, we are. I am ready for next in business. I am ready for next in finances. What are you ready for? What are you really ready for? Drop that in the comments. Are you ready mentally? Or are you ready physically? Are you ready emotionally? Are you ready spiritually? Some people are looking for a spouse. Are you really ready? Are you ready for next? Have you made room for that spouse? Have you made room for that relationship? Are all of your clothes still filling up both sides of the closet? When you are really ready for next, you make room for it. You prepare for it, physically as well as mentally and spiritually and emotionally. You can say that you welcome someone else, but does your space allow for it? And I'm not saying that you need to get a bigger place. I'm saying, are you making space and making room for what you actually have right now, with what you actually have right now? You say you want a promotion, you want more responsibility, but how are you handling your responsibilities you have now? Are you turning in late assignments? How are you dealing with your coworkers? Are you a problem solver? Are you coming in with a negative attitude? Are you collaborating? Are you staying late? Are you initiating? These are things that are examples for when you're ready for next. It's not just mouth movement. You can't just think about the one aspect, which is the financial gain, and not think about everything that comes along with it. Excuse me for one moment. How often do we push for open communication only to get silence instead? At some point, we have to realize that people don't shut down because they're considered that they don't care, or they're considered to be an introvert or antisocial, or maybe not even a team player. No, they shut down because they don't feel safe. The questions and perspective cards were created for that exact space, a space that allows people to process, to reflect, and to share at their own pace, that respects their comfort, their story, and their voice. People do want to share something that's real, but on their terms. These cards are open ended, non intrusive questions that allow people to show up as they truly are. If you're ready for conversations where truth is allowed to unfold and give deeper insight and understanding to those we share space with, visit qandpcards.com. QANDPcards.com. It's not about being the loudest or the most outgoing in the room. Give people the safety to share, not the pressure to perform. Get your deck at QMP Cards today and show your team and those around you that you care. Are you ready for next? I'm so excited because while I do need to work on certain areas, I know that something big is rumbling and being prepared for me right now. I feel it in my spirit. And I hope that you do as well. Now, why this might be a motivational moment or a motivational episode, and I understand that some people are really going through it right now. That means you're ready for next. Life shows us, and if you look back over your past and your history and your past experiences, you will see that as soon as you hit that wall, as soon as you hit that turbulence, when you thought everything was going to fall up underneath you, a breakthrough came. And not only did you break through, but you rose. You rose to a new level. So as we're going through it, it's important for us to Be strong. Yes, cry. I'm not saying that we're not going to have emotions. We're not going to feel down and out. But at some point in the back of your mind, you have to remember that something good is on the other side. You have to tell yourself, okay, I am low, but that means that there is something waiting for me right around the corner. We have to talk to ourselves. That's how we get through. We can't wait on everyone else to motivate us and inspire us. We have to speak to ourselves. Instead of getting in the car and listening to your normal music, listen to something inspiring. Listen to someone speaking. Listen to a message. Listen to something educational. We have to rise the vibration of where we currently are. If you pray, you need to be praying. You need to be meditating. You need to be getting outside. If you are going through it, your next is right around the corner. I just want you to know that. Your next is right around the corner. If you're not going through it, if everything is for your good right now, if everything is looking up for you right now, you are in your next. Keep the momentum. Keep doing the same things that got you there. Learn something new. Inspire others. Help others. Today I did a Feed the Kids event, and it's been a minute since I've actually volunteered lately. And so it really felt good to go out and help someone else. So when I got there, I was amazed at all the other people that were already there. That's probably like their weekly or every other week event. But it felt good to go out and, even though, regardless of what I'm going through, to go out and help someone else. Who are you helping? What is it that you need? I found that whenever I need something, if I go out and help someone else, my help is coming. My help cometh. I will be blessed sometimes in that same area. Are you ready for next? Or are you just talking a good game? Because what happens is you'll get it and then you can't keep it. And I've asked this question to myself several times in the past. Which is worst? Having something and then losing it, or never having it and gaining it later? Or never getting it at all? Make sure that whatever is coming your way, that you're using it, that you're making it grow, that you're doing something with it. That's how you're blessed with something greater. So for example, if you are living in a home and you're always talking about it and how, the door's not closing and this is wrong and the windows are seeping and all this other stuff, if you keep saying that and if you're not putting any work into it, you will lose it. We have to show appreciation for the things that we do have, even if it's not a lot. We have to appreciate our bodies and our health. I should have went out and walked today. It was raining earlier. My excuse was the ground was wet and I have new white shoes that I go walking in. They're Hokas, right? And they're so comfortable. This is not a paid advertisement. This is not an advertisement at all. But they are so comfortable. But because it rained, that was my excuse for not going out to walk today. But I felt so good the other day when I did 2.5 miles. I should have got up and walked anyway in a different pair of shoes, but I didn't. You see, I'm not showing appreciation for my body, for my health. And what we get so caught up in is thinking about finances, thinking about wealth, thinking about, income generating activities, or having nicer things or more things, getting to that next level financially, when how are we going to get there if our health is not going to support it? Do you want to be carrying around the oxygen tank with you? How far can you go with that? Imagine going through the airport with those kinds of devices now. You just say, I can't do it anymore. So what we have to do is make sure that we are acting and we are living in our next now. We have to do that now. Are you ready for next? What are you doing? How are you preparing? Please leave it in the comments. Share this with someone else who is always talking about their next thing, their next goal, and their actions are not showing it, or you want them to put action into it. Share this message with them today. I can't wait to hear what your next is and what you're doing to prepare for it now. I am your host, Kim the SME. You have been listening to the KimUnity Soulutions Podcast. Get up, go out, and go get your next. You all be blessed. Bye-bye.